Hey everyone, welcome to Stream with Steven, where tonight we're going to be doing some drawing. Yeah, and I've got a niece and a couple of nephews who love the Korok characters from Zelda, the Zelda games. And so I'm going to be drawing some of that this evening. And yeah, specifically the ones from Wind Waker, right? So it looks like we've got Firepaith in the chat already. Welcome, welcome, and Cosmic. Hello, thank you for being here, and Turtle. All right, right. Thank you all for being here right away. Greatly appreciated. Let's make sure this is working. Oops. Can you see? Is the screen live? It is not. Might have to do a. So down here, I think this is all good. Yeah, I have to refresh this window. Just 1 second there. Or actually, maybe it stopped mirroring. Yeah, stop mirroring. There we go. All right, now we're back. Cool. All right. Apologies on that front, everyone. Cool. All right. We're gonna get started. Well, eventually, I'd like to sort of. Well, the plan is to eventually. Here's this reference. Is to create posters for them, with them in sort of in the Link costume. So do this one up here, and that'll be the reference. Oh no, this is. I wish this were the drawing, but I'm actually going to be doing drawings of these characters. So look, yeah, those Koroks are fun little characters. So I'm not sure exactly how I want them to look yet. Let's see if I can rotate this without being too weird on the handycam. I'm gonna just adjust this slightly. Cool. All right. Do some sketching. So I like this dude with the leaf. Of course, the main one is what I want to do. I guess I should say it's for two nephews and a niece, so 3 different ones that I'm going to do. I don't know which ones are their preference, so maybe I'll try to draw one of each of them and ask family which ones people prefer. Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad you like my squiggly lines. All right. I'll make that a bit smaller. All right. Well, the main guy at the top, the main character of the Koroks. They have a round body, almost a turnip shape. So I'm going to probably just. I've never drawn them before, so I'll probably practice a little bit and see how they come along. Hey, Zero Fox, welcome to the chat. Oops. The skilled squiggly lines. I went to art and design school for 4 years to master those squiggly lines. Those little feet almost look like they'd be too small without looking at the drawing, but then you look at them here and it's almost like I've made them too big. And I've taken these. This is one of the images I found on the. I think it was on the Wind Waker wiki. I believe it's right from the game. It's hard to tell the exact body shape because it's hidden by the the mask, but I think that's okay. So the first little bit of this, like as I mentioned, is just going to be mimicking what I see, so I could get used to it. So this is. I made that come out too far. I should probably go in farther. It's almost like it just barely comes outside of the body and then curves back in like this and goes in a fair amount. Oops. So this is the halfway line. Halfway. That hand comes out about a quarter. Yeah, so about there. And that looks a little bit too bulbous. Wind Waker. Wind Waker Wiki. Wind Waker Wiki. Wind Waker. Ah. Didn't even get 3. Wind. Oh, whatever. There are no viewpoint challenges for that, so I don't have to prove myself. Like that on the left-hand side, even though I can't see it on the right-hand side. Probably something like that. And the mask. The mask sort of comes halfway down on the body, but not the entire thing. Almost comes off the side of the head here. I'd say it's probably more, not quite halfway. Oh, that splits off in the top, the 2 of the top there. I never noticed that. Ah. Interesting. Wind Waker Wiki, the 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 Wind Waker Wiki. Oh, I almost had it. Actually, find adding the word "the" in there makes it seem a little bit easier. Wind Waker Wiki, Wind Waker Wiki, Wind Waker Wiki, Wind Waker Wiki, Wind Waker Wiki. Oh! Nice. I did sort of get it. I'm not sure if sort of qualifies, but I'll take it. The Wind Waker Wiki? Alright. Not as impressive as I thought then. That's alright. It's a bit low. Well, the one does not look the happiest, though. Unfortunate. And then, is that a cut in the nose? Oh, it is. Oh, cool. I'd never done it before, but I can do the pinch actual size there as well. Nice. It is pretty high up there. Comes down roughly there. And that's a big old stick, so I wonder if we should have it hold the stick. And that stick is... Or actually, how tall is this Korok? Well, it sticks about twice its height. I have to move this wee fella, or wee Korok down. I think I got the top part figured out, but I keep looking. I feel like the bottom's too far down. not too far. Maybe that just needs to be smaller. I do feel like those feet are too big for the size it's supposed to be. Ever since the latest update of Procreate, you know, there are a lot of things in it that I like, but I used to be able to pinch from out here and shrink just the part that's been highlighted, but now I can't. Cannot do that, and it's not always awesome. I guess the problem is I can't see that side of the body over there, so I don't know exactly what it's supposed to look like. Now that I think of it, though, it's not actually round underneath here, it sort of goes up a tiny bit. The height of the height. And the height again. I haven't paid any attention to other images of the Korok, and I'm assuming that this stick is... This is the stick, and this is the shape of the stick, so there's no point in trying to change it to something else. I was originally thinking I might strap that cello to the back of the little one, but I don't know that that would be something that would happen, especially given the size of it. Let's just see what it would look like. So that cello is almost that size. Hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. It's always strange on a Sunday. I mean, I enjoy the streaming, but knowing that the weekend is basically at an end, sometimes a bit of a drag, but nice relaxing way to finish it off. Although, I mean, I say that, but I may entertain the idea of changing time of the stream, just with more folks from the Citadel streaming. I don't know that we'll ever come up with a schedule, but kind of neat if we could plan things around each other's streams a little bit. And not that I would expect anyone to stay on the Citadel Citizens streams all day, but if we could go from one to the next, for those who would like to watch. And I need to be able to go from one citizen to another when the schedule suits you. Oh, and as I mentioned in Discord, for those of you who are not following the Discord, fellow citizen Anna the Dev, aka Anna Marie, is going to be doing her first stream this evening, following up after mine, so she'll be starting around around and or at 10 o'clock. No, that's her plan, so I don't know how close to 10 was. Well, I should say I don't know how close to 10 is her plan, but the original plan was to do it after my stream, so if you haven't given her a follow yet, go give her a follow. Let's do a quick... Oh my goodness, Cosmic, thank you. Quick shout out to Anna the Dev right there. And so it said it was recently streaming creative, but she clarified that was 2 years ago. So that's my programming of Nightbot that is not accurate. So I need to change that up one of these days. Exactly. Recently. Hello, Alistair. Welcome to the chat, and Megan, welcome. Actually, thank you for the reminder, Megan. I've been planning to make an alias for lurking, because half the time I want to say lurking and people say lurking, and I've been meaning to make one so that regardless of which you put in, it'll come through with the same results. Point is, you're here supporting in a lurking fashion, so... Oh my goodness, I don't know if I ever noticed that those actually look like seeds to the inside of a fruit or something. I'm not sure if that's what it's supposed to be, like that's a pear. If it is, I feel like a dodo for not noticing sooner. Dodo, Stephen, language. It's Pit Boy. Is that your new nickname? Is Pit Boy? Oh, there we go. Thanks, Alistair. Shout out to Anna the Dev, who was last seen playing creative. Nice. Thank you. I am just practicing them right now, but if I can get the poses figured out, then I'm going to just keep them, and then I may do the more detailed drawings later, because I do want to do... The plan is to do caricatures of my niece and nephews in with the Korok, so I don't really want to put photos of them up. So even if I get to some sort of a cleaned up version of the drawings, they won't be final because I'm... Oops. My siblings said they were cool with it as long as they don't put any names up, but then the more I thought about it, I'm just not comfortable doing it, so... I mean, I guess if I had their photos next to me, I could do that, but it'll be easier to have the photos on screen, so... I'll probably post the final ones when they're done up on Patreon. But at that point, they'll just be caricatures, so you'll never be able to tell who they were in real life. This has a design thingy, which is pretty cool. Oh, I made those seeds too low. No! Roughly there. Stay roughly there, yeah. Cool. It's a fun little design. Sorry, is it Alistair? I don't remember if I said it or not, but appreciate you updating that command very much. Alright, so that's the cello. I mean, obviously I've drawn it backwards, because they would never be carrying its strings in. That's silly in its sense, but let me see. Funk. guess that's how it would be if they were carrying it. Let's give it a mask. And then we will paint in that mask with a little bit of... Again, this is all just sort of testing to see what it looks like. And if all works in favor of this getting close to a final drawing, then fantastico. If not, well, there you go. That's not bad. Alright, cool. It has been a command tonight anyway, updating your own, helping Anna Marie. Nice. I'm actually okay. It's been a great family day. Oh, that's weird that that's pretty blown out on the screen. Second there. See if I can change the contrast on that a little bit. It's definitely flattening it out some. I don't know if I like the flattening of it, but... the screen looks a little bit washed out. But... let's reduce the contrast. Or increase the contrast, I should say. And then reduce the brightness, perhaps? Let's turn off contrast and brightness and see how that looks. It's a bit better than it was. Okay, we'll leave it like that for a little bit. Leave it like that. Yeah, I know I was doing all right today. It was a nice quiet family day. We woke up and made some waffles. It was awesome. And then we did some Sunday Minecraft. Also awesome. We did some adventuring together in our little family world there, and it was I got to experience my first pillager raid. Oops. And I did all right. I should say we did all right. It's stressful with all these things coming at you, and then that giant, I forget what it's called, the... Oh, she's doing well with it. Still getting used to where some of the keys are. And I mean, I still get messed up with some of the key placement as well. Super frustrating when I keep trying to obviously hit the walk forward key, and I keep opening my inventory, or I try to walk forward and all I do is throw my Ravagers. Thank you, yeah. I kept calling them Pildabeast because they were like pillager wild beasts or whatever. I know it's not what they're called, but I enjoyed the name. But yeah, overall, yeah. It was a fun adventure because we left our little, the safety of our initial little hidey hole and went adventuring out to check out the local village. It's pretty fun for a first drawing. Oh, I see though that stick has some markings on it, which is pretty cool. How far up do they go? You start about there. And go about there. Like a little handle on it, that's pretty cool. Hope everyone's having a great evening. And if Cosmic, actually, you're close to after midnight there. Hope you had a great day, and appreciate you being here, but no need to be staying up past bedtimes and all. If you need your sleep. You know, I'm saying that I always appreciate you being here, but I know that it's a late night for you already. And you walk into things a lot. Yeah. It's been pretty fun, yeah. We are family goal as well. It feels like it doesn't feel like things have been amazing since going down to one job and having our time together on weekends. So I realized the microphone's right next to my face while I make those slurpy noises. I think first Korok dude's pretty successful. Let's try to do another quick rough sketch. Essentially, it's like a water droplet with something like that. Then roughly halfway down, the upside down leaf. Yeah, these guys. I mean, they were always awesome, but now I really like them because they're teeny tiny, amusing to draw. Love it. Dude's all like, "Yay, Link! Thank you for saving me. Now where's my cello?" All right. Who should we just sketch next? Or let's take a look. Okay, if we're going to be doing a poster, that'll be huge. No, we don't need that little dude. Fun, but not needed. I'll have to look up some Zelda motifs. I keep forgetting, is the Triforce triangles right side up or right upside down? It's cool. You need sleep? Yes. Can sleep? No. Fair enough. Your least favorite from Wind Waker? Why is that? I'm just checking something on the interweb. Oh, it's right side. I always think it's upside down. I don't know why. Yeah, it's probably too early to be making it look like a poster, but I'll just do that quickly. I need to be able to get some sort of some thick border and run all the way around to it. If I can find a good motif for it. If not, we'll just dispense with the border. And that should have been on a different layer, so we will Actually, I like this little one in the middle as well. So let's take a look-see at that Korok, shall we? Breath of the Wild, they're so darn irritating. They're just everywhere. And sometimes they stop you in your tracks and talk to you for a few seconds. Oh, so it's like you can't bypass them almost. They're just in the way. It's alright, just taking my my fleece off. The room's getting a little bit warm. That's better. It's got an interesting shape. So with the butt, it's like the belly is down there and it goes. What is that? So it's like a circle there, almost like a rectangle. I was gonna draw a square on top, but it's not even a square. It's almost like you just have to know what the size is. Oops. Stand up there. Fun. They sound like people in the times before COVID, right? BC, before COVID. Oh, gotcha. It just sort of launches whatever their mini cutscene is. Hey, mister, I've been waiting for 750 years to talk to someone. Well, all in all, I guess they're not that difficult to draw. I mean, obviously I'm not getting into the details of it, but that's funny. This one's holding the stick behind its hand. Alright. Pretty fun and easy to draw. Nice having the entire library of them right here. I think these are all the main characters. Oh, come on. Oh. There's actually what's a better one of that dude? Oh, it wasn't too far off. Actually, those berries should be bigger though, with an actual video game screen though. I guess it just depends on the rendering, so I guess there's no necessary way to do it other than stick with two. I guess it also depends on whether you get the regular rendering or the HD rendering. a regular definition rendering in the other one. Looks like these should actually come in a bit more and go up. Cool. All right, let's look up a couple of images of Link here as well, because I'm going to the very end is going to be posters that have the Link drawing in them as well. So hang on one second. Okay. Let's turn Korok off for a tiny moment. Let's make a group. Oink. Not that we need to live by layers, but sometimes it's pretty handy. Let's think about Link's proportions here. So he's in Wind Waker, basically big old head. The bot is almost like that, isn't it? I even think I made that a little bit too wide at the bottom. The hair takes up half the head there. Yeah, actually, I like them in. I've not played. I'm not sure which one you're talking about, Alistair, Wind Waker or Breath of the Wild, but I actually like them in. I've not played Breath of the Wild, but I like them in Wind Waker. So music-wise, I was trying to find more music other than Paris Heller's playlist. So I added a couple of more to my sort of created a streaming safe playlist of music, but then YouTube sort of flagged one of them as copyrighted. Oh, well, that's a drag. So I don't know if it was one of the Harris Heller songs he sampled a little bit that would have been copyrighted or not, or if it was one of the other ones I added to it, but I'm going to stick to Harris Heller for a bit and just see how that goes. I mean, the video wasn't taken down or anything like that, but it just was flagged, and I don't make money off of my YouTube videos, but Breath of the Wild, huh? What's NSC? Or NCS? I need to work on the facial features a bit there, but not too shabby for a first go of it. I think it's going to be a matter of finding some fun poses to do. Just sort of static one. And I guess the face isn't too important if I'm going to make it look like. It's funny, I was trying to think if there's a word that captures nieces and nephews. The way you could say, like, you know, if you have a different gender children, you can just say my children, but nieces and nephews are very gender specific, so it'd be kind of water clutch. How am I supposed to do that? You're just using, so I guess next time I play Minecraft, I'll have to do the water clutch. I don't know, can I do that? Let me just see. Who would one redeem those points? For refund? How do you refund the points? Oh, I don't have my... I'm in Streamlabs, so I don't actually have my... Oh, it's a authority there. Interesting. And die. Wow, thanks Cosmic. Thanks so much. Yeah, these eyes are looking a little bit wrong direction. There you go. So you were able to refund Firepith? These arms are supposed to be way longer than this. His proportions for the arms are weird. These actually look kind of like his angry eyebrows. We don't need to have the angry eyebrows in there. I am amused at how the eyebrows show through the hair. The shield. Does the shield always have a design on it? I'm seeing drawings of Link's shield. It looks fairly plain and wooden from the inside, but mighty fancy from the outside. How long is that sword? About the same height as the head? Something like that? Something? Of course, this is just early game sword. Hey, Elcorn, welcome to the chat. Good to be here. Oh, cool. Glad to get your points back, Firepiff. That's good. Alistair, I didn't see your comment there. Refunding all your points. Can you do that? Can you retroactively refund all your points or just for a recent thing? That would be hilarious. And or an absolute abuse of the power. What's on the belt? Oh, the belt's just a swirly whirl. Just literally rolls around into the middle. I mean, when it comes to inking these things, I think about these legs too far apart. Again, these legs are too static. I don't like the way they are overall, but here there was. Welcome to the stream. Just doing some practice drawings for Wind Waker. So I did my my test Korok here. This is oh shoot, what's this? What's his name? I forget. It is Marek, is it? Makar. Hey Danny, hello, lurky, welcome. I'm trying to think of something to say. You know, there's that lordy, look who's 40. And I was thinking lurky, look who's hey Capstuff Burns, welcome. Good to have you here. Good crowd. I appreciate you being here. I'm just checking I was just currently checking this little character's name. I know it's a Korok, but I couldn't remember. It's, yeah, oh my goodness, I forget already. Makar. Yes, I keep wanting to call him Marek, but oh well. Alright, so let's do, so we got Link there. These are just early drawings, so I guess I could shrink Link down and put him here. Actually, let's see a better spot to put him. Interface keeps annoying me, bringing things up that I don't. Alright, now let's work on an interesting pose, perhaps. new layout. Alright, so if this is going to be a poster in the end, which it is, let's turn off the reference for... Let's see, at least move the reference. Can I? Hello, reference. Move. Alright, so... This is going to be probably... And we'll do one with Link, like... reaching up with the sword. And then... Alistair did major ethics violations yesterday. So, Cap Steph Barnes goes up just to lay down the tattletale. That's hilarious. Link is in there. If we did that, then the Korok is... how big is the Korok compared to Link? I think it's tiny, isn't it? Here, Google. Korok. Oh, there's a huge size difference. Okay, so that's Link. Then this is Makara, basically. I think that's even being generous with their size. If that would be an accurate height, though, so you've got a stick like that. Little tiny feet down here. The Pit of Despair. So I didn't actually see any acts, personally, I was not there to witness any acts of actual ethics violations. I mean, the pit itself is an impressive work of red stonery. Yeah, the eyes on these Link characters are huge. It's weird, I find when they are very much the oops, like this and that, and very heavy lines, that they almost look like aggressive eyes. There's a couple of other, I'll probably cheat it, there's some cartoons that people have online where it shows the eyes, you know, a little bit more like that and a little bit happier looking. I'll plan them to be somewhat circular, but really with the intent of cheating it a bit, I guess. And then the other, one of the main defining traits of Link in Wind Waker is that big ol' oof of hair. So Link looks super excited. But Makara here never does. He's always got that sad face curved. Or they've always got that sad face carved into their face, so they could be incredibly elated here, but you would never know. That could be fun. What other kind of pose could we do? Cosmic Dancer used add permitted term Alistair killing. Oh, what is that? Cosmic used add permitted term Alistair killing himself. Oh, I see, okay. Oh, the blank of despair. Gotcha, okay, interesting. Thanks for that. Thank you, Cosmic. Another thing we could have is Link with maybe with one of the Korok on his back. Actually, I should ask my sister if they would all prefer Makar. They all prefer their own Makar poster, but I realize these are super rough drawings. Anyone is expecting something more detailed, I'm just sort of working up to it. I guess I'm not sorry for doing rough drawings, but depending on the expectations. Sorry, just reading through some comments. Oh, it's all good, Zero Fox. Interesting that, impressive that Nightbot / Streamlabs caught it. That could be a pretty fun pose too, potentially. Maybe we could do one where they're laying on the ground. Essentially, I mean, it's probably not the exact proportions, but it could almost make Makara the same size as, or the circle for Makara the same size as Lynx head. Lynx head, and this is huge. And then maybe here, Makara's playing their cello. Playing the cello, almost poking Link in the eye with it. Fantastic. It'd really be cool. Be cool. The one where Link is holding them up like... Probably. Maybe not so much the hands against the chin there. Or maybe what I'll do is I'll leave this one. It's funny, when I do rough sketches like this, part of me wonders if people can actually see what I'm intending, because I almost get to a point with a sketch and I go, yep, that looks like how I think it would look. And then I don't necessarily finish it to the point where it would be recognizable by other people. Well, that's what I'm wondering, but... Lynx Hat, for one thing, is something I don't... It's not really visible all the time unless the wind is blowing. It's when they show Link front on, it's almost straight back. Oh, there it is, okay. It'd be like... almost just like having a windsock on his head. Alright, so if we did Link, and there's the head. So Rafiki's, this is one thing I know that the line of action is important, but I don't always remember to do it. So Rafiki would probably be standing, like that. Just leaning forward. Every time I draw Makara now, I almost feel like he's like this little fireball. Like if I go like this, and you get the peak that goes up, and you've got another peak that comes off the side over here. Almost looks like a little flame. Come on. There we go. Oh, did I miss something? Still snowing. We have no frozen rain. We are due for frozen rain tomorrow night, actually. 8 hours of freezing precipitation, I believe, is what they described it as. But depending on where you are, Sir Fox, you might actually be getting the precursor to what we're getting. Is this like the Korok King or something like that? One of the things I've been meaning to try to get into the habit of is drawing with a different color other than graphite. Just because, when I trace over top of it, or actually I could probably change that. So I wanted to do blue, and then Alpha Lock. Let's try that. Paint. There we go. Essentially a lighter blue sketching, so that when you switch to the new layer with the inking, then you don't really have to tint back the oh, that's too thin. What do we got down there? Oh my goodness, sorry. Realizing every time I lean into the iPad, I'm banging the microphone now. Perhaps I need to adjust where the microphone is so I'm not banging my head on it. Might be a good idea. There. Alright. Supposed to get 4 inches. Huh. Mm-hmm. Good chance. Many blankets piled up on the bed. Oh, that's good. Circle of life. I don't know that song well enough to sing it, so. There's actually no need to do this layer yet. That's way beyond what I'm doing. Okay. However, so now that I've used this blue, let's go back to the sketching. Alright, so definitely think this could be a... Why are you not doing the thing? Oh. Oh, because alpha lock is still on. That means I can't do the thing. There we go. I think this pose will be... And then it's funny, the drawings, or the renderings for these drawings, sort of right up my alley anyway. There it goes. Like the way I usually draw a big salty pond and stuff, it's with these big chunky black outlines, so when it comes time to draw them, and they're all very angular as well, so this, you know, nothing is super smooth and curved, it's all the way I generally sketch things, so, you know, Merrick's mask, very much like this. It's pretty cool. Not a Link mullet. No, we won't be doing mullets here. I know in some of them he had a mullet, but not a fan of that. We'll be giving Link a little bit of a haircut. Alistair, if I knew it, I might, but... You want Igman? Oh, no. That won't... Igman knows not the song. Igman knows the song less than I do. Alright, so... We have piggyback. Sword in the air, stick in the air. Circle of life up there. We could do one where maybe this is not something that would ever happen, but maybe we can do one where Link is. Sort of leg out, or legs out, I should say. Hanging from, we'll put Merrick up here. And Link's holding on to one of their tiny little feet. I don't know if Merrick's arms are long enough, but we'll pretend that they are. And then maybe what they're doing one of these leaf glidey things. That'll be fun. So I know that's not what the leaf looks like, but we'll make it right when the time comes. Maybe Link should be hanging on to both feet. That's probably more, but the way it would be. Alright, I think that's going to be one of them. Oh! Hey Moon Girl, welcome to the chat. Good to see you here. I'm just doing some doodling right now. Giant eyes on Link right here. This is definitely going to be one of the poses. Mind you, they may all want. It's funny, you never know with kids. So you might do one and go, oh, we love that one. And then the other ones go, oh, we wish we had that pose too. So I think this will be a fun one. Yeah, so Moon Girl's probably seen, whether she wanted to or not, a fair share of Star Trek. Potentially more than I've seen. Well, I was going to say potentially more than I've seen, but my father's quite into it, so there's a good chance that we've seen roughly the same amount. Yeah, this is totally going to be one of them. I don't know which Link looks like with the shield on. Shield and sword on his back. Oh, there's a drawing, so we can just... Because we could always just sort of fudge it in. It doesn't really show how it's latched on, but I guess that's not entirely important. Oh wait, is the sword on the back of the shield? On the inside of the... It is on the inside of the shield, okay. Oh, I see, it's got the sheath. That arm's coming down, then we might end up spending a bit more time with this one. Let's just do that. Let's call this... This will be out of focus. Oh my goodness, it's 9 o'clock already. That's crazy. Actually, thank you for mentioning that, Moon Girl, because I know I've got a good friend. Used to work with him. He loves Star Trek and Star Wars, so he might... Your podcast might be right up his alley. Oh, wasn't paying attention to Link's getup enough. It's a V-neck. And I wasn't paying attention to where the sleeves change colors and stuff. So a V-neck and t-shirt underneath. And I feel like I made these legs too long. Like Link's proportions are weird in this one. That seems better. Alright, so I'm going to, as I said, spend a little bit more time on this one, see if we can get close to finishing this one off. Well, I won't be finishing it off, I guess I should say. I get into more... Maybe instead of rotating it like... Oops. Turn off snapping, something I want to quite... Maybe like that. Alright, let's just try that for now. That looks good. That looks good. Alright, seen a bit, Cosmic. Appreciate the lurkin. When you say you're listening to a drawing stream. I don't talk as much when I'm doing a drawing stream, but that's all good. Appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Moon Girl. No, it's just that I like to sketch and sketch and sketch until it gets down to where I want it to be, and then I get another refining. So let's turn down that transparency a wee bit, and then we'll look at another layer, but more detailed sketching. Funny, all of this sketching with on the iPad though. I love doing it, and it makes it crazy easy to stream and then take these drawings into other digital realms to share or whatever, but it's making me miss paper a whole lot, so I may want to... I'm not sure how I would do a paper drawing stream, but I definitely want to do some drawing of my own again. It's just, it's almost like this is enjoyable, but it's given me a new appreciation of drawing on paper, a renewed appreciation for drawing on paper, and makes me want to do it again. Wait, this face is not quite circular. Let's stop making it so circular. Kind of give it a little bit of a jawline there, even though it's almost circular, but not quite. And then we'll have it go back. It's gonna be definitely covered by this term here, though. Arm, as we said, has a sleeve. Oh, what is that? I missing some of the text. Can you leave your talent in the chest? Shush. Oh, shucks, thanks. It's true, Alistair. And I've mentioned to you before, your podcast artwork is awesome. Like I would not, looking at that, I would not know that you were not a graphic designer by trade, because it is very well done. This Link definitely looks like he's wearing some eyeliner. We'll make sure we get that in. Let's. How are they drawing the eyes? Do the eyes actually come off the face? They do not. I think I'm messing up the. Undo that. I think I'm messing up the. Come on. Center line of the face there. So if that's mouth, nose is going to be basically like that. That's the nose comes down. This is roughly the. Should be doing this on the other layer with the blue. Oops, why? Why are you doing that? I chose the blue. Am I on the right layer? Yes I am, although I put a line on there I didn't mean to. Alright, there we go. Correct layer. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, I second what Moon Girl says there, Alistair. You got an eye for it. Like you and I are just talking, and I was helping you with like typography fine tuning, like oh letter spacing, oh use the right apostrophe and stuff like that. But yeah, you've got. Just say thank you because you've got a great eye for it. Perhaps there. Strange, these eyes are. Just have to make them closer together than I thought I would. I have actually I could probably. I keep forgetting to download it. Can I just add right to photos? I can. Hold on. It's been added to photos, and then if I then go to, does it automatically get added? It has not. Albums, photos. No, so I have to go to the Photos app. Here, just one second. I don't want to bring up my entire Photos library. Just one second. I'm just going to have to go into Photos to have it load the photo. Thank you. Hey CJ, welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. I'm doing very well, thank you, and I hope you are as well. Alright, and I am just basically went to my photo library and came back. So I can bring up the link drawing. So this is the one I've been using. Thank you for the reminder, Moon Girl, that Link was not up here. So I probably made Link's eyes too large right here, but I feel like if he's flying like this, his eyes gonna be wide open. I have no idea if this takes part in the story or not. Also, if Cosmic Dancer was an emote. Flower-loving penguin. Probably. That's true, the eyes could be larger. It could be, yeah, rounder. Let's take a look at that. The eraser, what should the eraser be? Let's do... eraser because there's a bit of a tooth to it. Oops. And so, there we go. Thanks, Moon Girl. Then I will change this a bit then, since you're right. If I'm doing this, it's going to be slightly in my style as well. So we'll give him a bit of a cheek there from smiling. Oh, I missed that Zero Fox. Chile, yeah, we don't talk about Chile. Oh, that's awesome. I've only been cross-country skiing a couple of times and really enjoyed it. I honestly don't know why I never get into it more. Maybe just because my family wasn't a skiing family and it just harder to get out when no one in your family does it. And I never had my own pair of cross-country skis, but my older brother did, and I used them one time. A lot of fun. I guess that was it as well. We didn't have a whack of money, so you know, I didn't have ski. If only one of us has skis, it's not like we can all go. That's awesome that you got out, CJ. Making the most of it. On our wheelchairs, that's right. We'll take our electric wheelchairs to the ski lift and just get them to strap us in. We'll fully exploit that seniors discount when we go cross-country skiing. Alright, fun, but I think his went a little too crazy with that cheek there. Fun. In your hover chair. Well. If that's the technology that be out, then I will definitely take it. If that leg goes to there, and the tunic, is that what it's called, a tunic? this type of garb. Forget. Underlined and a buckle. Right there. Remember on this is not the wild sketching layer, this is the refined sketching layer. Well, yeah, so I guess the hover chair was promised by 2015, and since I don't have mine yet, I guess I'm not convinced. I do wish it would be reality. Alright, sorry for the pause again, just taking a sip of tea. The pencil, not the eraser. Actually, I don't know if that... So that really wouldn't be blowing that way. It would be more blowing into his face than blowing forward. I'm not sure if that's what it looks like, but... As I mentioned earlier on in the stream, fellow Citadel citizen Anna Marie, aka Anna the Dev, will be streaming. I was going to say for her first time tonight, but I think it's her first time in years because of rural internet speed woes. So she will be starting promptly after my stream. After this, if you haven't followed her already, it's Anna the... I think it's Anna the Dev, isn't it? Is that what she is on Twitch? If somebody could give shout out to Anna Marie, that would be cool because I feel awful. I forget which handle is offhand. Anna the Dev. Okay, yes. So she will be starting. Thank you, Adasir. Starting up after me. So if you haven't given her a follow yet, please do so and show some more love and support to the Citadel folk. I mean, I know we call ourselves the citizens, but sometimes I feel like that's a bit too general. Citizens of what? Earth? North America? Not everyone's from North America. So sometimes I feel like I need to quantify it or qualify it with of the Citadel. Let's just do with hair. Keep the hair like that come down, but then we will instead of trying to make the curve match up perfectly, we go a little bit like that. Down, up, down. So down, up. Don't need to overcomplicate a design if you don't have to. Yeah, this is the, I guess, the image that I was using for reference, and I find that this is so bizarre. The length of Link's arms. Crazy. He's almost got like ape-length arms compared to his legs. It looks like Link's irises should be bigger based on... A little bit more like that. Wally. Oh, that would be... Never cheers due in society and Wally. True. Actually, that would be a fun one. I should do a Wally drawing stream. Citizens of Northern Hemisphere, that's right. I forgot about Wally. Shame on me for forgetting about Wally, but that would be a good one to do a drawing. A drawing evening of Wally. Love that movie. You know, this guy would totally have tears in his eyes because from the wind. I don't think I'm going to draw them in, but... Alright. Alright, what was I saying down here? Okay. Belt. Maybe his tunic just rises low, yeah. Thanks, Moon Girl. You're done with Wally. How about Short Circuit one too? That'd be cool. Classic Short Circuit. I haven't seen that movie in forever. Windwalker Link, you got it. I can hear my sons downstairs playing something. Exciting video game of some sort. Actually, they're doing something impressive, which is the Fire Pith has done most of it, but they basically created a command block that creates a survival, a hunt world where one character is the stalker and automatically has all kinds of benefits. Like they can't be killed. I'm gonna mess it up a little bit. So I think they can't be killed. One's faster, and they're faster. They are stronger, and basically they hunt down the other characters. But the stalker has blindness, so they can't actually see too far in front of them. But the players who are running away have glowing effect on, so they can be seen glowing in the distance, but the stalker can't see what sort of terrain is between them and the hunter and the huntee. And so they created this command block that essentially, it's this mini game, so you just start it, and then the characters are automatically given these different rules and abilities, and then if the hunter or the stalker gets the people who are running away, then they win the game, and a victory message comes up. And then if vice versa, if people actually beat the dragon at the end, then they get a victory message at the end. So it's pretty awesome, I gotta say. Johnny 5 is alive. Yeah, I loved Short Circuit. I can't remember how many times I saw that as a kid. So that was cool. Even looking back, I mean, if I watch it again, I might be kind of cringing at the quality of the special effects. But you know, the puppeteering in that robot, pretty darn impressive. It's as far as my memory serves me, anyway. Pretty rockin'. And I guess this drawing, I think, is shown with some kneecaps. I don't feel like drawing those kneecaps in. Link, no kneecaps. Deal with it. Yeah, this is Zelda, The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. This is one of my favorite ones. Actually, I haven't 100% of this game, but I enjoy this quite a bit. I don't know playing that foot out very well. Let's put to the other one. Bit of blue. The legs be forward like that, or should it's more of a, I feel like forward's better. Straight down just it doesn't feel as dynamic, it doesn't feel as interesting. Sorry, Alistair, the sequel you're talking about, a sequel to Short Circuit? Because that one escapes me. I know that I've seen it, but I can't remember. I saw it soon after it came out, so I would have been pretty darn young. And I don't recall being disappointed by the sequel, but maybe I was too young to be judgy about sequels. Oh, right. Now I do have to see that one again. That's been a while. Fun little walk down memory lane. I've made these boots a little bit more Mega Man than Link, in the sense that they're a bit pointier. That's alright though. Sorry, I'm realizing nudging. I keep bumping things. I'm nudging my phone with my shoulders. It'll be fun. I'll be happy to send this to my sister and say, what do you think for one of them? For one of them's drawings. Fun. I feel like I gotta make the eyes a little bit more Link-like. Maybe I'll just make the top line a little bit heavier. Maybe instead of being so flat along the bottom, we'll curve them back up. That's actually a bit better. I find that even that little bit makes it look a little more Not necessarily more Link-like, but more Wind Waker-like. This is where one of these times I feel like I'm missing a lot of the feeling like I'm missing a lot of the comments go by today, but it's yes, I'm doing this for Sisters Children's. All three of them love Koroks. I mean, I realize they love Koroks, and that was the inspiration for doing this. And I've spent so much time detailing the Link compared to the Makar up there, but Makar will have their chance. Yes, my plan is to get it drawn, and then there is a printing company where she lives, and she sent me the website, so I need to give them a call and find out what their maximum print sizes are. And so this is still all sort of the planning phase of it, but I may need to, if they can do a 2x3 foot print, I may actually scale this up to be 2x3 feet. And then I'll do the detailing in that way. Or what I'll do is I'll bring this, once I get this drawn to a satisfactory point, I will bring this in into Adobe Illustrator, vectorize it, and that way I can scale it up or down however needed. Excuse me. Oh, stickers could be fun. Although I don't necessarily, maybe stickers just for fun. I don't necessarily feel right doing saleable stickers, if that's what you meant with stuff that's not my own. Alright.
It's Tuesday!
Oh my goodness, who did that? Danny? Hello. Okay, hey Siri. Set the... Alright, I can't do it that way. Hey Siri. Set a timer for 2 minutes. Oh, it seems like Siri does not understand Igment as well as Steven. Okay, well thank you very much. I can't turn around in Minecraft and go, thank you, Danny. So here's a hand. Thank you. Hello. Thank you. Bye. And so, I think these stickers would be a good idea to stick on things, like especially expensive things like sports cars and luxury airplanes. But I don't want to make stickers of things that are not my own. So I will, or maybe we make stickers to send along with them. Maybe if that's what you mean. Okay, so I should... Oh, Moon Girl, you have all of the good ideas from your face. I take it, and maybe we'll make it. We'll make Siri recognize this voice, and then... that will be the best Tuesday ever. You know, maybe one of these days we should do a Professor McGonagall special. Because I can do a little bit of McGonagall voice. Not perfect, but it's enough to make it funny. It's a good time when you've got apricots and jello. Everybody enjoys a good McGonagall with apricots and jello. Alright, now I don't have an image of reference for this, but let me switch to Safari. No, you can't see it though. I just want to take a look at the slidey thing, the sword goes in. Sheath, yes. Take a look at the sheath and see how it looks. I only see it in one, and it's not a very good picture. All right, so we are going to make up a sheath. It is going to be very uninteresting. It's going to be very basic, and then you go and get more details, and then it's still look. Danny has come out of lurking hibernation to initiate the Igmend. I respect that. It's good. A deciding thing. Sword, yes. Well, you know, when your face can't think of the right word to express, you have to. You use the words you know. All right, and then we have. I do believe there is more detail. There's some crisscross and back and forth and up and down perhaps, but I don't know what it is right now. I could not find an image in short time to know. But... And then the sword... This guy has too many things. Like, he has a sword and really, we've got the Wind Waker. He's a Wand Waker. So we have to like, I don't know if I should stick maybe the wand. There's too much stuff. He needs like a bat belt. He needs the belt that bats wear when they go flying in caves. It's interesting to me that these bats have belts. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so then we make this part of the sword bigger than the sheathy thing. Sheathy thing? Sheathy thing. No. Oh my goodness. I don't know how everybody does it. Words are very difficult. And they're not even real. They're just weird sounds that everyone has agreed upon. He needs a Dora backpack, of course. Dora... Explorer the Dora. No, Dora... Oh, I don't know. But, okay, since we're talking about Dora, she has a backpack, and it makes sense because it carries things. It's like Hermione's... No, I don't know if it's bottomless, but it's a backpack, and it carries things. It's good. And then there's her cousin, Diego, and he has a backpack that can turn into anything you want. My giant beef burger about this is that, what if it turns into anything you want? Why a backpack? It is so not practical. Oh, I need to go somewhere with my thing that changes into everything. Let's make it huge and uncomfortable like a backpack. Why is it not like a wristwatch, or even a fancy necklace, or, you know, some beautiful earrings? Diego could have one beautiful earring, and then he would be... And he could change into anything he wanted, like a sports car, or a hot air balloon, or even, you know, it could change into the backpack when needed. But no, he has to have a backpack. Can't have a girl cartoon with a backpack and not have the boy cartoon without a backpack. Crazy. Alright, I'm not sure how much time went by. I feel like the notification sort of happened, it came and it went. It feels like 2 minutes, but I'm seeing no alarms that say, hey, 2 minutes, congratulations. Oh, sorry, I bumped. Oh, there we go. Yeah, see? It went by 3 minutes ago. Danny, thank you very much for using your viewpoints, but you got apparently 5 minutes? I don't know if that was 5 minutes or not, but that alarm, I had to push one notification out of the way, and then the alarm came up and it said, 3 minutes ago the alarm went off, so either way. Thank you very much for using your viewpoints. It's not 2 minutes yet? What happened? I don't understand. I am not seeing the notification for 2 minutes. I'm confused. Oh no, it's not 2 minutes yet. I'm honestly not sure. Are you pulling my chain here? Yanking my chain? Whoa. Oh, you, Moon Girl. Happy Valentine's Day. Be Eggman for 17 hours. Just want more. Well, that's all I got in me for right now. I'm online looking at, trying to find that sword. The sword sheath. Oh, okay. It doesn't really have a whole lot of design to it. I think I did the handle on the sword wrong. I can always fix this later, but from what I've found, it's more... Oh no, that's pretty... I guess that's pretty alright. But I think it's supposed to be a bit wider. More Eggman! More Eggman! I love talking like Eggman. It's funny that one thing that gets difficult after a little while. Discounted chocolates tomorrow. Woohoo! Happy Valentine's Day. Happy discounted chocolate day. I intentionally make Eggman say just random stuff. And I honestly don't know what the words I'm going to use are until I kind of reach a point and go, I need a word that's different for this, and my brain comes up with something, and then I let it fall out of my mouth. But after a while, it's almost like I can't think of different random things to say. So it's almost a 2-minute, the sweet spot for Igmond. And then the sheath is more, not so much there. It's more like this. Oh, thanks, CJ. A lot of fun. They haven't done McGonagall in a while. I don't know if I can do McGonagall. Okay, I'm gonna try McGonagall. If it sounds awful, forgive me, but I'm just trying to think of... how would McGonagall go again? I don't think I can go as high as I used to. No, that's not quite right. Mr. Harry Potter. Can't get it's not as high as I think I used to do it, but that was one of the voices I used to do for for one of the kids' books, that I used to read the boys when they were younger. And yeah, that was a lot of fun. Good time to come up with voices. Alright, that's looking good. And then the back of the shield is actually a bunch of... There are 2... metal bands. Oh, thank you, dear. Metal band there. And there. And the rest are vertical bards. Fun! I'm liking that. Lurk, welcome back, Cosmic! Let's go back and do some work on these hand details a bit, because really they only come up as a point. So, reaching up like this. How would that look? Like I may need to just erase this a little bit. Or let's just undo that and let's do some play over here. So if his arm's coming up, oops. Am I on the right layer? I am. On the side. His fist be like that. Wouldn't be quite so outward. Alright, I need to think on this. So this one would be easier because the thumb would come across like that. The fist would be hanging on something like that. But this way, I guess you'd be able to see the back of the hand, so it'd almost be like it's as weird as that looks, that's almost how it would be. You'd have the knuckles. So like one fist like that, and the other one from the inside, like that, where you'd be able to see all the fingers. So the hands would be pretty much the same shape. One would be from the outside, and one from the inside. Eyes feel suitably rested. Perfect. Glad to hear it. Oh my goodness. Almost 10 to 10. This has been fun. This has been flying by, so really appreciate you all joining me on this, because it's drawing and having people hang out just makes it, I don't know. I don't know the words. I guess what I'm saying is thank y'all. It's great to have you here. This has been a nice way to spend the evening. Wrong layer. Push back to black. There we go. And just in case I don't see it, if anyone notices Anna the Dev go live, let me know. Because I very much would like to see it and I don't want to miss it. But while I've got my head down, I may not, I've got the notification silenced on my iPad and my computer, so I may not notice it when she goes live. Will do. Perfect. Thanks, Moon Girl. Alright. I would just... Realizing I'm making it go down a bit lower. I'm gonna move the car down further. Felt like Link's arms would be stretched a wee bit to the limit. They gave that 4 fingers. In Wind Waker, he has 4 fingers as well. That's unusual in a cartoon. Alright, well, let's get 4 fingers. He's got 4 fingers. Don't complain about it, Steven. Just do it. Doesn't mean we need to give all of those fingers on a detail. Don't have to give those fingers a lot of detail. Gives fingers detail. Defy the laws of cartoon. Link's a jerk. Lurk's a jink. Jinx? No, Jink's a lurk? Link's a jerk. Oh my gosh, Steven doesn't even know how to speak English. What's this guy streaming if he can't talk? Probably be more like a little bit more like that. Maybe not. Something a little bit like that. But not exactly like that. And we'll take our friend Merok. Or no, not Merok. Oh my goodness, Makar. And drop him down a little bit. Lynx got a hold of their legs. That's basically that's how it's gonna be. Alright, cool. Cool. His body's basically start there. Make it look legs, not just make their leg look like it's not a tooth. I'm gonna have to put it there. Proportionally, I may have drawn Makar a bit bigger than they should be, but fine. I can always shrink them down. I think overall it's pretty good. Having, like I said, having their main body circle the same size of Lynx's body circle. Alright, so I just need to stretch my shoulders a wee bit. Thinking up a little. Hooray, soccer injuries. Soccer injuries that like to kick around 30 years later. Thanks so much. You're great. Alright, so let's figure out this mask is the next part. That'll help define. Actually, let's go in the blue layer a tiny bit again. I want to rough it out a bit better. Well, I played soccer for probably about 18 years. Until the great sprain of, I forget, Great sprain of 2012, I think it was. Sprained it so badly, the medic on the field goes, "Oh, that's broken." Thought, fantastic. And then he gave me his number to text him later just to let him know how it was going. And when I texted him to tell him that it was sprained, he couldn't believe it. He could not believe it, and then basically said it was the worst sprain he'd ever seen, so... The thing about this mask is, I feel like it's not bad, but it's very side-on. I drew them side-on because I don't really know 3/4 view. I haven't seen many. Just see if I can find another 3/4 view. That's okay, we'll do that. Just make the leaf. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Wrong layer. Wrong layer. Wrong color. Actually, sorry. Right layer. Wrong color. Oh, we'll have the leaf come to about there, as though it's slightly facing the left. Lynx, what is Link doing to him? No, they're flying through the air together. So Makar is holding. I need to do a bit more research to find the Korok leaf that Link uses to fly down. So instead of Link holding the leaf to fly down, it's actually Makar who's holding it and Link holding onto their feet. Of course you would, Alistair. I think there'd be a little more joy in your face if you were chucking something adorable off a cliff. You're cute. See ya! And even more evil elation if it were into a pit of lava. That's funny. Doesn't see legs, automatically assumes somebody's chucking something off the... So... And Link's legs are out of shot. Enjoying the old people toss. As in it's an old, long-standing tradition, or he enjoys tossing old people specifically? Either one's not good, but I'm just looking for clarification. The old people toss as opposed to the young people toss. He's non-discriminatory. Link likes a good people toss in general. Whoa. This is neat, actually. I didn't know how far I would get with the drawing, but not too shabby. Oh, I sort of forgot some leaves. This is getting darker and darker. So, Link, what do you like to do in your spare time? Chucking old people from high places and taking their hearts. Well, that sounds like a fun Wednesday. Let's go for it. Oh my goodness, she'd be the worst. She'd be the worst person with that one. Oh, shoulder. Maybe I should make this sleeve go down a bit further so that looks comparable to the other side. Anna Marie has hit the button. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Alistair, she's hit the button. Do you know if she's actively live or getting close to going actively live? Because I will happily raid her with... You find folks who are hanging around here. Starting screen. Okay, cool. So we're going to keep doing this, folks, until Anna the Dev goes live. Super awesome. I'm very excited for her. Another citizen joining the streaming world. Well, I know I've already said this, but I truly appreciate you all being here tonight. This has been always got these drawing projects I want to push forward, these personal projects, and it's easy to keep putting them off. And so then having you folks here to, you know, on some level keep me accountable to make sure I'm pushing them forward is good. I just enjoy having you all around anyway. And the fact that I get to move some projects forward and hang out with you all, fantastic. No, is it like that? I'm doing it upside down, aren't I? It is upside down. feel like I want to change Makar's expression because their face is always in an up-down turn, or looks like a sad face. But I totally feel like this would be an opportunity to just change it. This looks too much fun to keep the sad face on. Thanks, CJ. Thanks, Moon Girl. I really appreciate it. Give me that. Too far apart. Let's move. Yeah, move that down. Cool. And one of these days I want to get to the point where I'm going to take suggestions for drawing streams. I'm going to do some draw this as Moon Girl reminds me fairly regularly. Do these occasional draw this in your style, which basically means you take a drawing from someone else and you do it in your own style, which would be cool. But then I also like to do take suggestions. That's not quite high enough. Actually, I need to do, I think I've got on my list a turtle and a stegosaurus. Well, those requests came through when I was doing one of my Minecraft streams, so I'll probably do those at some point. I should just get an ongoing list of drawing requests so I've always got something on the go. I don't know if I made that leaf big enough. Let me see. Turn this off. Well, the leaf's probably big enough. Discord list? Oh, could have a Discord list. That's a good idea. I'm always down for a chill hour stream. Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Sarah Fox. And one of the, I mean, you know, it's, I guess, the nice thing about this, from my personal perspective, is that it keeps me, as I said, accountable. It keeps me drawing. Don't just keep going, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. It keeps me doing it, and and drawing in front of people keeps me on my toes as well. It keeps my keeps me pushing through. Well, I can't help you there, Alistair. Well, my streams are basically as long as I can go without taking a break. Usually because it's either a work night or it's either a work night or it's a Friday after a long week and I'm tired. So 2.5 hours is generally the amount of time I can spend on a stream, or spend streaming without feeling like I'm going to burn out and need to go get some food. So that's funny though. Alright, so I think I gotta change the body shape some, because this is, it's chunkier than it's supposed to be. These parts are supposed to be narrower, so we'll do that. I know we've sort of skipped where the blue is. That's pretty good. Fun. Alright, so I don't even know if we need that one up anymore. It's almost like we can just take this and go with it. So this should actually be taller on this side. One of these arms almost look like they're too... Let's get another drawing of Oh yes, and this is your Alistair. I was going to make you an animated GIF of your progress from where it was, and then all the steps we went through refining it to where it ended up. There. Those arms are a little bit thick, but they're about the right height, so we can... No, I guess they're sort of a rounded point. I guess they're not really point. So the way they were is probably fine. More of a... probably a thickness more like that. Never too late for snacks. Well then, I might just have to go have a snack when I get downstairs. That's true, we have to have a cutoff time in the house. I like to eat as well, so I could use a good cutoff time myself every once in a while. But since we are watching a bit of Anna the Dev after this, snacks might be required. I don't know if that's an actual official drawing, but now that I see it, I did not make the nose slit go up high enough. Actually, it looks like it should start up higher as well. Oh yeah. Almost like it comes down from where the leaf is. That's probably a little more accurate. Oops. Sometimes I don't know why the pencil switches over. Well, I do know why. I double tap, not even realizing I've done it. But it's mostly when I'm just changing pencil position. Alright, I mean, now it looks just like they're free falling because I haven't done the. I need to find it with that. With that. Windmaker Korok leaf. Looks kind of huge, actually. Get rid of what's there and see if we can make it look a little bit closer to what it's supposed to look like. Alright, and then pencil. Alright, anybody have eyes on Anna the Dev? Just curious to know how she's coming along. Tech issue. That's unfortunate. But we will patiently wait and send people along. Fingers crossed she gets them sorted out. Right, so that's a pretty big, pretty sizable leaf. If Link's going to carry it, it's going to go. Alright, let's just forget about how would this look like. So we go like this, probably. Trying to figure out the curve according to the car. So it's my car's center line. The high point of the leaf would be probably more of a up like this, and then sometimes I find they're kind of dealing with slight perspective on ellipses and curves difficult. Even in digital programs, if you choose to skew an oval, it doesn't really, all it does is rotate it and squish it a little bit. But it's a little bit different than that. Okay. Thanks for the update, Megan. Much appreciated. Oh yeah, Megan, you and I gotta talk one of these days. That whole sound thing you were doing where the music would get louder when you're not talking, and then fade into the background when you are talking. I like that. And I would like to do that as well, because I feel like for drawing streams, that would be excellent, because then as I'm saying stuff, I could go quiet. Ducking, right. I don't know, this seems like a weird curve now. Here I'm trying to make it more interesting, and now I'm just making it weirder and weirder. Uncomfortable weird, or just strange weird? Alright, well let's look at it this way. Here, curve. We're going. Oh, I guess I'm erasing you. Okay. So that's basically Korok center line. Up like that. Oh no, I'm gonna mess this up more times. A few more times, I'm sure, before I figure it out. take a sip of tea here. Let's see, get a more aggressive erase. Painting, pressure brush. Pressure brush is good for make go away. Brush of pressure. Maybe that's what I almost feel. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. It's almost like it needs to curve out from here and then curve back. That's not perfect, but along the lines of what I'm thinking. Almost like a skipping rope. You know, when the skipping rope comes over, it's not. It'd be a little bit more like that. I don't know if that's right, but that's what I'm going with. That's what I'm going with for now. And if this were the front of the leaf, if I go back an angle like that, that means it would go thicker like that. And like this, and then probably, I don't know how that would taper off in the back, but it would be, you know, the leaf goes out. All right. Let me see. Just thicker there, thicker along. Well, just as thick there as it is there. Oh, come on. I don't know if I was having the screen rotate issue before I got the screen cover. After I got the screen cover. Let's just block it out a little bit. Oh, see? That's so frustrating. I have to do it multiple times. Alright, I think that's my problem. It feels like the leaf should be folding over somewhat. Like you should be able to see the back of it at one point. I could be wrong, but that's what it feels like. Yeah. Means that it would come probably down like that. Cool. Alright. Well, cool. The drawing is coming along well, actually, Firepith. Check it out. Looks like she's ready? Okay. Cool. As soon as she's ready to start, or do you think now would be a good time to go over and raid? Actually, let's do a bit of erasing here. Thanks, Moon Girl. I hope so. I'm having a lot of fun with this. Oh, thanks, Cosmic. Like I said, I appreciate it, and I appreciate you all hanging out with me while I do this. Oh, come on. Sorry, Alistair. Sorry to have to rely on you, Alistair. Do you know if would this be a good time to raid? And thank you, Mr. Alistair. Appreciate it. Mr. McFly, I should say. Okay, sounds good, everyone. So this is, I think, a good stopping point because it is I've gone a little past my usual time. It's been enjoyable. Got a lot done, but I do believe this is where I'm going to call it quits for the night. Oh, let's get my little snow dude sign off. So thanks again, everybody, for hanging out in today's stream. Really appreciate it. Made a lot of progress on the drawing. Very happy about that. And now, as I said, we've got Anna the Dev, who is part of the Citadel, one of the citizens, is getting back into streaming for the first time in years tonight. So we are very excited for that. We're going to give her a raid. But I wanted to thank everyone else very, very much for joining in tonight. And we'll be back on Tuesday night with some Minecraft, all right? Take care, everyone. Bye. Ready for the raid.